Okay, our next question. How do you combat muscle memory of eating your feelings while fasting? What can you do about toxic tongue and other than brushing your teeth? Toxic tongue has been the lead cause for me to break my fast. So two very good questions. You know the comfortability of eating your feelings is going that is a whole we have an entire course for that. Okay, number one, it's very common that people eat their feelings. We are emotional eaters holistically, right? Like especially in the United States, but because everything that we do, whether it's a birthday, a funeral, a holiday, a bad day, a good day, you just got the promotion, you just lost your job, we eat with everything. So we are major emotional eaters. The first thing that you could do towards combating this is determining what your triggers are. Right? If you know that, dealing with this particular person triggers you and then you want to comfort yourself with food, you can work on the relationship with that person, either avoiding them or building a better relationship or setting boundaries with that person. Same thing with the job. Maybe you need to go have a talk with your leadership and express yourself so that you can build a healthier, environment for yourself at work. Whatever the case may be, one of the best ways to approach this initially is try to get to root causes. If we can determine what's triggering us to cause us to want to cope with food, like who or what is actually causing us to go to food, then if we can rectify that issue, then we don't even have to worry about the food itself, right? Because it's a core issue. Also, if you are very interested in digging like way deeper into this, I highly recommend you join our 40-day wellness program. Okay. Stephen Michael put together the majority of that program. I really was played a supporting role, but we took his life experience because he deals with a tremendous amount of this type of issue personally, using food as a coping mechanism. I mean, he was almost 400 pounds at one point. Using food as a coping mechanism was definitely one of his skill sets. He had to get quiet and sit with himself and learn, what can I do to build better, healthier coping mechanisms. And we go through that in depth. I mean, that course is massive. You guys can actually find that course on the ahawellnessacademy.com. So you go to ahawellnessacademy.com, and then in the store you can find the 40-day wellness course. If you want to really genuinely, because I can't even get to not even close to everything in this response, I would say go and take that course. Now, as far as the detox tongue or detox breath, the way to combat this is really like work you do ahead of time. Okay, if you're doing preparation for your fast, well, first of all, you should be doing preparation for your fast. During that time, you want to start using your castor pack. Okay, get yourself an AHA castor pack. They're located in our shop, and wear that leading up to the fast start. Also, I would recommend getting the detox teas. So we have a bundle deal. You get the detox teas. Start taking those teas in preparation for your fast. We also, in our 21-day challenge, we teach a liver gallbladder flush that you could do ahead of time to help remove the toxicity from your system. But one of the most simplistic ways that we have found to aid with this is using the Root Clean Slate. Okay? So the Root Wellness brand has a product called Clean Slate, and it seems to be extremely good at balancing out that toxicity of the mouth when you're detoxing. So that probably will be, something that you kind of like a quick fix, or maybe you're already fasting. It's too late. You can't prep. This is something you could do to aid you. Now, obviously, there's some tools that I mentioned to you guys. You could use. You could get yourself a copper tongue scraper. And also you could get yourself some food grade hydrogen peroxide. You want to either get 3% or dilute whatever you have down to 3%. And you want to deburr your mouth with some food grade hydrogen peroxide. Hit it with your copper tongue scraper. And then you could also add some essential oils to your water like spearmint, and those things will help. It may not completely solve the issue. It may come back later on in the day. You might have to do it twice a day. But if you combine all of these suggestions, I can't see where you really even have to deal with the detox tongue. So hopefully you start implementing some of these strategies, and then you'll build out what makes sense for you. But what I will say is detox tongue actually does go away more permanently as you detox your body. Okay, so as your body becomes more in harmony, you'll find later on down the road you're fasting, you're eating well when you are eating, and then you'll find when you're fasting you're not even experiencing detox tongue.